Creator Elohim. This is God Yahweh. Yahweh love Elohim, Elohim. It is now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, August 10th of 2024. I am God Yahweh, love Elohim of these United States. This message is for the feminine angelic celestial beings. I am God Yahweh, the angelic pussy holders. Me, love Yahweh. Pussy angelic holders. Elohim, love Elohim. I am God Yahweh. August 10th, 2024, 2 o'clock this afternoon. The question came to me about, do I have all of the answers? That was a great question for angels that are the would-be mothers of all of the future, where love Elohim is creating. They will enter into the happy dream of love Elohim, where I will also be there, me, God Yahweh, love Elohim, with their creator whose name is love Elohim, Elohim. And I, God Yahweh Elohim, I will be there. Do I have all the answers? Elohim, Elohim, Elohim creates everything. And being that Elohim creates everything, Elohim generates the questions. From Elohim awareness, which are Elohim revelations called answers, where I am God Yahweh Elohim. We don't have all the questions here. Once again, I put in another manner. Elohim generates all questions from what Elohim already is doing, Elohim. Simultaneously, Elohim generates the questions from Elohim, revealing Elohim, being an awareness of Elohim only for that Elohim there, which is a revelation called an answer, where I am God Yahweh. Those are two explanations that Elohim sent to the feminine angelic celestial beings, where I am God Yahweh. All right. Do I have all of the answers? I am God Yahweh, the creator of the English language. I have interpretation, which is registered into intellectual property created by me, God Yahweh Elohim. I start from the creator named Love. And love is the Elohim that I begin with, being God Yahweh. And I am the Elohim of God, Yahweh, me, love Elohim. All right. So we are in creation. For example, this planet Venus, the planet of love Elohim, which is my second planet Venus. The first one is planet Plymouth, love Elohim, where I created a banking system with myself, David Rockefeller Bannock, in 1938, these United States in 1776, the MTA in 1600 there. That was on planet Plymouth. This is planet Venus here, where I'm God Yahweh. It is located within the universe of love Elohim. I am creator Yahweh Elohim, here inside of this planet, which is actually my mind forever. So, do I have all the answers? In the English language, I don't have all the questions. And the answers are for Elohim to determine which answer it allows at a particular moment of reception. Elohim creates reception. I listen to that word, or I receive what we translate as that word, Elohim. For it, Elohim is the colors that we see. Elohim is the energy that we feel. Elohim are the vibrations that we experience. Elohim is the intelligence that we are. Elohim is the understanding that we desire. Elohim is the modifications and alterations of everything in between there. And there are a billion or more creations of Elohim already. This particular one, where I'm God Yahweh, if you ask me a question in English language, it only starts from Elohim. It did not start from any other source. Elohim is the source of all questions. It did not start from anywhere else, so the answer is Elohim already. Therefore, it is sent it through the World Wide Web Internet computer. Very recently, in the last 5 years or so, I've used this cell phone, and I sent it to the, what is it called, YouTube website there. Me, God Yahweh. And I've been sharing with social media and, the COVID-19 thing that happened or whatever. I don't know. But I've been sharing so that the word Elohim could be understood by a world that tried to be on my planet where I'm the creator, me, God Yahweh, of planet Venus. Anywhere there's avenues and street signs and shit, buildings like churches and banks and things, I'm the creator, God Yahweh, of those planets. So I was unaware. I was busy loving certain particular things there. And so I don't have all of the questions. Do I have all of the answers? If you ask me a question, the answer could change at another time. Do I have all of the answers? I am God Yahweh. That's what Elohim creates me to be as a being right here. That's all the answer basically first for you. So there's a second answer, I suppose. My name is Love Elohim, therefore you heard of a creator Elohim. But generally speaking, yes, for understanding, yes, I have the answers about air and gravity and water and the mountains, yeah, the clouds, the buildings and infrastructures, yeah, thought itself, intelligence. Yeah, I can explain some of those things because Elohim is the cause of those, and I've already gone through those experiences of Elohim, where he has translated it into my interpretations of love in creation with me being God Yahweh. So for the feminine angelic celestial beings, my word G-O-D is placed on my money of these United States, God. You don't have to call it that. It's called Grand Discovery. For you did not know me, God Yahweh Elohim of these United States. So, Grand Discovery is about science, particularly in the Department of Education, which is what I am doing. Part of the tree of knowledge that was supposedly written about in the Book of the Dead, Sea Scrolls there called the Bible. The tree of knowledge is about the difference between godly messages and lovely messages maybe today. That I am God Yahweh, and then there are the messages of love Elohim. So, do I have all of the answers? I don't have all the questions, that's for sure, which is positive for me. Elohim was already Elohim before Elohim was ever truly doing Elohim that could be understood as an experience of Elohim by a second being, now called consciousness of love Elohim. All of that happened before, except consciousness, before Elohim decided it would start creating Elohim. And when Elohim decided that it would reveal, that it would allow creation to begin, we have one thought called a seed, S-E-E-D, a seed. And a seed is the general illusion or illustration given to us on, this is the level of illusions of Elohim, where we are studying all of the word of Elohim with every word. So I, being God Yahweh in the English dictionary, the word Elohim could be called with every word in my English dictionary. With the letter A, alteration Elohim. With the letter B, balance Elohim. With the letter C, channeling Elohim. With the letter D, distributing Elohim. I suppose with that letter E, experiencing Elohim. With the letter F, functioning Elohim. Such and so forth. With the letter G, generating Elohim. With the letter H, having Elohim. You go all through the English language. We already did that where I'm God Yahweh. Those answers have already been given. And until you understand that every